I don't know how many men get pregnant.
Not many. Me.
Pregnant?
Got an announcement, boys.
You would do anything to meet Drake, won't you?
Oh, for sure. He's probably going to meet Drake.
Probably has.
Yeah, I don't know. But his shit blew up off TikTok, and Old Town Road finally got remixed and all that, and then before you know it, he's like an A-list celebrity.
Yeah, because he just made one song and then it blew up.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys that made one song and kept putting out good songs as well.
It's like he does radio hits, like perfect radio hits.
Not many people you see blow up and then they just keep going, bro. Like,
because you can't.
What's his name? Jack Harlow as well.
Yeah,
he's doing fucking good too.
Yeah, Jack Harlow's really good.
It's hard, because I think the pressure he would have had on his shoulders after Old Town Road dropped, like that was once in a decade kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
everyone knows that song.
Everyone was fucking playing that song everywhere you went.
Yeah,
literally. And then, can you imagine, being, how old is he, 22 years old?
Something like that.
23, 20, let's say 24, right? Let's just be a bit generous there. He's 24 years old. He's just released the song of the year, and he's got to back that up. Fuck.
It's hard to stay relevant after that, bro.
It's hard to stay relevant after that.
Mm.
Yeah, he got pregnant. That's how we did it.
He took go fuck yourself to the next level, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe Certified Lover Boy is talking about Lil Nas X. Maybe he got Lil Nas X pregnant.
Bro.
Imagine. Now we're on to something, son.
After some of Drake's stories, bro, that I've seen.
It does look pretty sus.
Have you seen the memes, bro? Have you seen the memes, bro?
Yes, certified lesbian boy.
Yeah, this guy's definitely light skinned.
Yeah, have you seen the one? He looks like Ariana Grande taking a selfie like this.
Oh my god.
Biting his lip, bro, whatever he is.
Yes.
It's so funny, bro.
How would you even search that up?
Drake
light skin photos.
There, look, bro. First result.
Alright, bet. Let's see this shit. Oh no, we got nothing here.
Oh no. Put up Drake.
You know what the
story?
thing is?
I don't
You need
know.
to be on Reddit for this kind of shit. Reddit's more relevant.
Oh, jeez. My stomach's like.
Bingo. Oi, I'm telling you.
Ariana Grande.
I think the thing is, I'm so used to seeing Drake really fucking hard and aggressive. You know,
like that.
Yeah, no, that was weird.
Like, bro, if I saw you post a story like that, you're getting roasted, bro.
Yeah, your
probably
boys
do one
would.
on purpose though.
Bro, I can't believe Drake posted, took a photo of this. He's like, yeah, bro, this is it.
This is the one.
And he uploads it.
And you know what's scary? There was probably 5 or 6 others that we didn't see.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Because no one posted the first story.
Oh, bro, yeah.
No, that was too much.
Trying different poses and shit.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm sure that jacket's worth a lot of fucking money.
Probably, bro.
Yeah. So I think you're onto something like that guy and Lil Nas X.
He might have smashed, bro.
Yeah, he might have smashed.
Imagine.
So are you into the Drake conspiracy theories then? I heard you.
What Drake conspiracy theories?
I don't know.
I don't know much about Drake, to be honest.
No?
Not conspiracy-wise, bro.
Okay,
I feel like Drake made it just from talent.
Yeah.
He's
He's really talented.
He's talented, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he's down to earth as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to his lyrics and shit,
Yeah.
nothing really
The only one I've heard of Drake is that he doesn't write his own shit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I've just
I've heard that as well, his ghostwriters and shit.
I've heard a lot of buzz on those hip hop Instagram pages and stuff, where they're just his ghostwriters carried him, whatever. And I don't know if they're just talking shit.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
There's always haters.
Yeah, true.
I reckon he writes his own shit. You see his interviews and shit, the way he talks,
Yeah.
and then it reflects onto his music. He seems like
Seems like a nice guy. Dedicated.
down to earth.
Yeah.
All that sort of shit.
Yeah, I think whenever I see a long form interview with Drake, he seems very well spoken and very well educated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's coming at it from a different angle.
Yeah.
You know?
Like Kanye. Do you like Kanye? Or you're one of the people who thinks he's crazy?
I think Kanye needs a couple meds.
You reckon, bro?
I mean,
I reckon
he's just next level genius.
I reckon the public just want to hide him.
yeah.
I reckon he's so woke and so inspirational to people that they just label him as crazy, so no one listens to him.
Yeah.
I think he does make some good points. But
So many good points, bro. When I listen to him talk, I'm like, this guy's... There's a reason why he is where he is.
what strikes you about Kanye? Like, what's he said that's really resonated for you?
Everything that we say, pretty much, just
Yeah.
like believing in yourself, doing what you want.
Yeah.
On Joe Rogan podcast, I don't know, he just talks about good shit, bro. Like inspirational shit.
I think it's very easy to take a clip of Kanye and make him sound wild. You know what I mean?
Out of context.
Yeah.
But if like that's the thing, bro. Like every genius in the world, like when you look at them, like people think they're crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're just they're just on a different level that no one understands. So it's crazy to them.
Mm.
I feel like he's a smart cunt.
Oh, you have to be.
Bro, like he's he knows what he's doing, bro. Like switched on.
I think with Kanye, like to be that level of success, like he's pretty much hit royalty, right?
Yeah. He's big. You could sell a pencil for $1,000 and people will buy
He's
it.
done shit like that.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
You don't get there by accident, eh? Like
I think the thing with Kanye is like he's just hit a level of fame that's you just don't see very often.
Yeah.
You know, I spoke about this last podcast as well, where you've got like Drake, The Rock, or Kevin Hart, or Justin Bieber, and unless you've got something really to ground you, like it's easy just to kind of
lose
go
your head
away
and
with
shit.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Dude.
Drake's at the point he can sell whatever he wants. He can make whatever song he wants, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people just be like, oh, it's just Kanye.
Yeah.
Like, Like if someone else posted a weird ass song, they'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Kanye could post it, people would be
Well,
like,
there you go.
that's just his level now.
Kanye can drop Donda, and like
Legit.
it goes.
100%.
You know, I was slapping that shit at 2 in the morning.
Donda.
But and you know another one who's like that is Jim Carrey.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if
He's
you've seen his
like
clips.
some spiritual awakening or some shit.
Yeah.
And people think he's crazy.
No, I see. Here's one I think he's onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's onto something.
Bro, all these famous, they've been through it, bro. They've
Yeah.
been in the business. They know their shit, I reckon. There's some crazy guys out there, but...
Yeah, because the thing with Jim Carrey, right, is that he kind of let go of all the limelight. He decided, like, oh, this whole acting Hollywood thing isn't for me.
Yeah.
You know, and so he kind of got into a different medium, which was art. Have you seen his paintings and shit?
No.
Bro, it's some
Never.
wild shit. Like, he's actually really good. And yeah, he just decided, like, he was going to focus more on this medium and really have, like, almost like a spiritual awakening, I guess.
It's kind of funny, bro.
The picture.
Which one? The mask?
Yeah, next to him.
Oh my god. Look at him with that beard.
Yeah, bro.
That is a mean fucking beard. Look at that.
Jesus, bro.
Fucking. Yeah, he's been
Where has Jim Carrey been?
in Brazil doing ayahuasca or some shit like that.
DMT trips.
Yeah, he's been on some mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Like, this is fucking
Jesus.
insane.
So he's like turned into an artist now.
Yeah, proper.
Shit.
And like, I've seen videos of him kind of going through his warehouse where he does all of that, and it's interesting because it's done at such a scale that only a movie star could do it.
True.
But because of that, he's got the creative freedom to do whatever the fuck he wants. He's literally just got piles of canvases lying around. Like, you can kind of see it there. And he just paints all day. And talks about, like, you know, different forms of spirituality that doesn't just tie into religion or just tie into one kind of, you know, denomination. He's like, no, like, the universe is so big and so wild, and yeah, I can't do it justice.
Yeah, he's definitely onto something there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a similar wavelength as Kanye, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like they're both very similar.
Yeah.
Some people think he's crazy as well, but I don't think he's crazy. I feel like he's pretty smart. Like,
I don't know. Let's find some
Consciousness
shit.
is just next level, bro.
yeah,
What do you mean by that?
Like, just his level of thinking is just different.
Mm.
He's like, so many people are like two-dimensional, one-dimensional. What you see is what you get. He's more like beyond that shit, I think.
Yeah, I think
He's more like, you know...
his interviews are fucking wild. Let's see this shit.
that's the one that he's roasting the Illuminati.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're talking about Illuminati. Sorry, everyone, for that. That was a bit loud.
Exposing Illuminati. Have you seen that?
Oh. So he's sticking his tongue into the triangle. Jimmy does not look happy.
You look shocked, Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's probably like, fuck, I don't know if it's toast is.
Fuck, you exposed me, bro.
He's a fucking robot. Look at him.
Yeah, bro.
Jimmy, he's just... Yeah, I think we kind of get the idea with that. So, and I think the interesting part of that is that like everyone's kind of laughing at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a comedian.
Everyone's just ruling it out,
Yeah.
like, haha.
Yeah, like it's a joke.
Yeah.
But he's probably not joking.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy. Well, he does these other ones, right, where he kind of just sounds off on his ideas of the universe and shit. Like, hang on, I think this might be a good one.
Bro, I've seen this one.
You've seen this one?
She goes full awkward, He makes her so awkward. Look at her. Bro. What is he doing?
They say they're celebrating icons inside of their icons. That is just the absolute lowest hanging, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icon.
He's onto something there, I reckon, bro.
Yeah.
Idolizing actors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful fragrance in here. You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change to things that
So she's going very much with the political kind of view with it.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck was that? She's scared, bro.
I'll be right back, guys.
All good, bro.
Just gotta get
All
paid.
good. She's a baddie, though.
Can we vape these? I need a fake break.
I'm down. Fuck it, we'll ask him when he comes back.
Jim, you got really dressed up for the occasion. You look good. Is that an accident? Who did?
Bro, she's a baddie, hey?
There's no you. We're not here. This is a dream.
Slow down slowly.
Oh, I'll ask him when he comes back. Wait, we allowed to vape in here?
Did you go pee?
Yeah.
That was so quick, bro. That was so quick, bro. It's like you had a drop.
Professional PR, boys. Been doing it all my life.
Professional PR.
Yeah, So Jim Carrey's another one of those, like, celebrities that kind of seems like he's lost the plot, but he's kind of saying some true shit as well.
Yeah, he just realised that, like, he's there celebrating people that have done nothing, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're just actors.
Yeah. I mean...
Like, these guys have the power to change the world, bro, but they do nothing.
I feel like someone restricts them from changing the
100%,
world.
bro.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Like, bro, these actors have
Because
so much
the world
influence
needs to be how it is.
100%.
Like, for example,
Sorry, just lean a bit closer.
yeah.
I can't hear
What's
you
his
guys.
name? The owner of Amazon, Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
Like, bro, he has like $256 billion. And
Yeah.
what? He can't give $1 million to everyone in the world.
I don't know if that's how numbers work. No, but I think firstly,
Like, he could end so much shit that's going on in the world.
absolutely.
But not even money-wise, influence-wise.
Mhm.
These guys could influence people in a certain way to think so they could become something, but instead
they
they
don't
just
do
do
that.
they just do nothing, bro.
I think where you really see it is like when you kind of look at the budgets the world has for like things like the military or things like you know, I think particularly in the military, like you see how much fucking money goes into that.
Yeah, bro.
You know, to fuel a 20-year war in Afghanistan, and then one day just go, all right, we're done.
It's weird, bro.
Like trillions,
Yeah, bro. Taxpayer money, bro.
trillions of dollars.
Building nuclear weapons and shit.
Yeah,
Is it necessary, bro? Fuck. I don't know, bro.
I don't think it is.
It's
I don't
not,
think.
bro.
I don't think we need.
I don't think we need weapons that are going to destroy the world, bro.
What's happening in Afghanistan? Like,
I'm not well versed in it. I've been meaning to study it. But from the little I understand, so you had 9/11, which is the anniversary is actually coming up soon, funnily enough, and the administration at the time decided to isolate the Middle East as like the main culprits for it, even though there wasn't much backing behind that. And so they decided to run with that narrative, and they started a war in Afghanistan to take out the Taliban, and you know all these rebel groups started kind of joining forces together. And I think they weren't expecting it to drag out as long as it did. You know, like I was watching a movie the other day I think it's called Restrepo. I want to find it because it's actually a really fucking good
I
movie.
feel like with the Taliban, do you know how
Yeah.
the Afghanistan people fled the country?
Mm-hmm.
Like, most of them, like some.
Yeah.
I feel like it got infiltrated with some Talibans as well in it.
Oh, of course.
So I feel like
Or like they fled the country
yeah, but
Yeah,
they
to follow
acted
the
innocent.
people.
I reckon they're smarter than
to like get into
that.
Wouldn't
America and
you?
shit.
If
Yeah,
you're
why
in the Taliban and you're seeing all these people flee,
Yeah, you
and
just
they've got-
go in there and then you just
Yeah.
act like a normal
Well, that video
civilian.
was
I
fucking.
feel like that's happening. Like we're letting Afghanistan people into the country from there,
Mm.
but we don't know who we're letting in. Like we think we're letting some innocent person in, but it could be a Taliban.
Yeah, and I think that's
I
always
feel like they're smart with that
of course,
because they said they want to take over the world.
But like, okay, here's the thing, right? You see a video like the one of the people falling out of the plane, or off the plane. You see something
Crazy
like
shit.
that, and you go,
Yeah, that's fucked.
"Fuck,
Like, you must be desperate, bro, to like clean
Yeah.
on the side of a plane.
you must be."
That must be
Sorry for
shit
those
in the
people.
country, bro. If you're like that desperate.
I'll talk shit about Australia all day, but I'm
Yeah.
not holding onto the edge of a plane to get out.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
no.
100%.
Fuck no, bro.
So, like, if things are that bad over there, you know,
For them to be doing that must be bad.
yeah, 100%. But I hear what you're saying as well. You don't want to let terrorist groups into the country.
No, like I do, but we just don't know. Who
No,
we're
no, no,
letting
you
in.
don't. You don't want to let terrorist groups into the country. You want to let the civilians
I thought
in.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
No, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, I feel like they're infiltrated into
You think they've done it already?
100%.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that they weren't planning on the war.
Fuck, sorry, bro. I just fucking elbowed you.
It's all good.
You're tanned, bro. Jesus Christ.
What do you think I've been doing all lockdown, bro? Laying out. I got a hammock at home, bro.
Yeah?
So I just lay on it at the back, bro.
That sounds fucking good. Yeah, so they weren't planning on Afghanistan being so long, but I think once they realized, and I don't know if this was the intent behind it or if they kind of just stumbled into it, but Afghanistan's actually a very resource-rich country. It's got a lot of fucking oils, it's got a lot of minerals, and those things are like,
Expensive.
yeah, and they're conflict resources, so, you know, countries go to wars over shit like that.
Yeah.
And so this movie here, Restrepo, it kind of details the first ever mission into the Korongo Valley, which they renamed the Death Valley because that's how many fucking people died. And Afghanistan has like really high altitudes, so everything's kind of just like on top of each other. It's just mountain, 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 mountain. And so these guys would go into war scenes and just be getting shot from above. You know, and there'd only be like 12 of them on a camp, and you kind of, what's amazing about this movie in particular is that it's not like sensationalized footage. It's not like actors, like, you know, there's no Tom Cruise to come and save the day. Like, this is actual real raw footage of what actually went down, and it's like 120 hours of it chopped down.
Oh shit! So
Yeah.
they made a movie out of
They had
real life videos.
They had film crew in Afghanistan because they thought.
Damn.
Imagine being the cameraman there.
Damn.
Fuck that, bro.
And
Shit. Bro, I just wanted to be a fucking cameraman.
should have done porn. Fuck.
Dolphin diving and shit.
Like, it's wild because that's what I'm saying. Like, their expectations were that this wasn't going to be that long. They're all going to be there for a week or two.
Yeah.
The crew that built the base in Death Valley was there for a year and a half.
Jesus, bro.
They were there for a year and a half. And the movie's named after one of the guys that died earlier in the days. And they built a base in the Korangal Valley. And named it after him. And that actual base became very influential.
Yeah.
You know, it became a meeting point where the American military would kind of negotiate with the locals and try and figure out what's going on and how can we help you and what can you do with us. And like a lot of the shit was like they were trading goats.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I swear
Like
to
goats
God.
to
Yeah,
go to
goats
battle
for
and shit.
information. No, for information and stuff. That's what a lot of it was.
This is
you
like
know.
training goats to go fight.
No, trading.
Oh, trading.
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
training.
No.
So, like putting a bomb in a goat. Attack that guy. Teaching him to carry guns. Like something out of Rick and Morty, bro.
No.
Some have been
That
bad.
would be, yeah, maybe that was the answer.
Some have
Right?
been bad. Bro, like, imagine going to war, but that's fucked up.
Yeah, well, there's people that do it.
I know, bro. But think about like World War One, World War Two, what sort of shit. When you look at it, it's like they were our age, knocking on your door, come fight. Can you imagine that, bro?
What would you have done?
You go.
Vinny, it's your time.
You have no
Let's
other
go.
choice.
You gotta go, bro.
Otherwise, you're in jail, isn't it?
The thing is, bro,
You go to
back
jail for it?
then they taught everyone that it's like the thing. It's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Now I think more
Yeah.
people are like
Pussies.
pussies,
Bro,
and they
100%,
realize
bro.
100%.
I'm too pussy to go to
Definitely,
war. I'll
they're more
fucking
pussies,
own it.
but at the same time, they realize like they've seen the wars,
Yeah.
so they're like, "Fuck, why?" I don't know.
I think that's the big thing, right? Like, we don't have a strong reason to be in Afghanistan. We don't have a strong reason
Yeah.
to. If these people really cared about like liberation and, you know, saving people,
I wouldn't get to that place in the first place. You know what I mean?
yeah. But if that's what they really cared about, like, let's take Nazi Germany for example, right? Like, it was pretty fucking obvious what was going on there. This super country, this superpower nation was trying to take over the world, and they were killing Jews in the process and doing this big racial cleanse. And so it was the, you know, external world forces all came together to really put pressure on Germany and ended up stopping it. But that shit goes on now. Like, that shit happens in China. That shit happens in North Korea. You
Yeah, but the
don't
media doesn't show that.
you don't hear a fucking word.
Apparently,
Nah,
North
but
Korea
you
is really
see
bad.
that Kim Kardashian.
Apparently,
Apparently, it's so bad. Bro. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard a few things here and there that it's like
it's bad.
bad, and like you never hear about it.
They just
Yeah.
put bullshit in the media. Like, they put, like, Kim Kardashian lost a ring.
Legit, dumb as
Yeah.
shit, bro. They're just distractions, bro. All these famous.
Do you remember that when she
But
lost
they
the
don't.
ring?
But they don't put like what's actually happening on in the world. Like, they hide it.
Well, I think now with COVID, they've got like the perfect tool to do that.
to distract people.
Everyone's focused on case numbers. Everyone's
bro.
focused on
Yeah, 100%.
vaccination rates, and no one's paying attention.
Yeah,
There's a lot of deals being
like
done.
that's
There's a lot
literally what
I reckon COVID is a massive distraction. Like,
it
they
consumes.
put it in the media, so
Mm.
like you just watch it. Like, heaps of people watch it, and they're so like they're always thinking about it,
Yeah.
but something else must be happening behind closed doors.
But
that
do you
they're
think
hiding.
there's someone pulling the strings? Like, do you think there's a Geppetto, like a puppeteer?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
There's definitely something going on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if this was like about a virus, like, then they'd be teaching you the right way to be healthy. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Go exercise, get sunlight, eat the right foods.
Well, yeah, that's something I've been
If they're really,
advocating
if they're really
for a
pushing
while.
health, bro, then why the fuck is Macca's still open?
Like,
Like, why is liquor
yeah.
stores still open?
Mm.
and then
Give out fruits, give out vegetables. Like this, I don't know, bro.
the government says like vaccines are not mandatory, but then they force it on to like the workplace.
Yeah, like they're blackmail.
So then
That's a weird one, right? You
so
can't
then
work if you
take,
can't
so then
vaccinate.
if you take the vaccine, and something happens to you, you can't blame the government, because then they're gonna say, "Oh, but we made it not compulsory."
Mm.
So
Covering their bases,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
I think
Probably if you get the vaccine and you get sick, your boss is liable, not even the government. Like your
Really?
boss is liable, yeah.
Really?
Apparently, yeah.
Fuck.
Like the government's not liable for anything.
Well,
Yeah, that's
I know,
why they say it's not compulsory, but they force it on.
I know with the Pfizer vaccine, right? Like, which is the gold standard. Everyone's like, get Pfizer, get Pfizer, get Pfizer. I know with the Pfizer vaccine, the way they were able to cut through 10 years of progress into one, their story anyways, I don't know if I believe it is, we did the same amount of scientific research, we just cut through all the red tape, so all the legal proceedings and all that kind of shit. Which kind of makes sense, but then you find out later on that they're not FDA approved and they can't be held liable for any adverse effects.
I'm pretty sure if you search up right now,
Yeah.
biggest crime ever paid,
I heard about that.
Pfizer comes up.
It's like the biggest lawsuit in the world.
Biggest
Was it
lawsuit
against Pfizer? They got sued for like false advertising, heaps of shit, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, these big medical companies are fucking dirty. There's no denying that.
Yeah, like to be honest, like I don't know, bro. It's just weird. Like there's something going on, man.
Well, I think you see it with like the way they push drugs through the medical system. Like my dad last year had a really bad accident, and what happened was he was doing renovations on a shipping container, and he was using an angle grinder, and the blade came loose and fucking tore up both his arms. Like, it was ugly. Yeah. And it was, so he, thank God he's okay. Like, he got operated on, he had surgery. It was a nasty process, but he got through it. And then he had to work on rehabilitation, and he had to go to a doctor and see what medications he needed, whatever. And they prescribed him oxycodone, like, straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, no questions asked, just take it.
Painkiller, yeah?
Yeah. An ugly painkiller. Like, one of those you get hooked on and you never get off.
Like,
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Opioids, bro. They're
That's
addictive
what
as
they
fuck. Yeah.
And it was like, he kind of brought it home. And he didn't really know what it was because, he's from a different country and he's just not well versed in that kind of stuff. And he kind of showed me, and I was like, whoa, that's some heavy shit.
Yeah.
He goes, really? I'm like, Dad, I'll get you a joint. Do not fucking take that. My dad doesn't smoke, but I was just like, anything but that.
Yeah.
Like, that is fucking crazy, That's what you give someone who's like lost an arm completely.
Yeah.
And but what these big pharmaceutical companies have been able to do is embed themselves with the medical community so much, and have so much money and so much power and so much influence that everyone just gets pushed painkillers. Everyone gets just pushed these drugs. And so when you've got something like the COVID vaccine, of course, companies like Pfizer are just going to come and capitalize on it because they're just like,
make money, bro.
oh, this is free money.
Yeah. It's a big business for them, bro.
It is a huge business.
Lots of money. But where are they getting the money from?
Well,
are we paying for it? Our tax money? Is that what it is? Like,
are you where the government's getting the money from to buy?
Yeah, to pay for all these vaccines.
Yeah, the government's paying for it all. Which just means we're paying for it all.
Yeah, like, bro.
I think that's also a big reason as to why they're being so pushy on it. I don't know how much money they've spent on vaccines, but it must be a fucking.
I can imagine it being like billions, bro.
Yeah.
How many people do they need to get vaccinated? How many people in Australia?
70%.
And we've got
What's the population of Australia?
We've got 22, 23 million, somewhere in that range.
Vaccinations don't cost $1 each, like they'd be like.
Yeah, so let's say you've got 2.3 million at 10%.
We're looking at hundreds of mil.
Looking about 14 million people need to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
14 to 15 million.
Twice. And then eventually 3 times.
And that's just in
4 times.
And it's going
Australia.
to keep going.
Every 6 months you have to get it again.
Booster
like,
shots.
what the fuck?
Booster shots.
Like, bro.
I think look, I'm not opposed to getting vaccinated if that's your choice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not anti-vax. I'm pro-choice. Just have the choice, bro. If you want to do it, then do
that's
it.
That's an interesting way of phrasing it.
Yeah. Just we should all be able to have the choice. We shouldn't be restricted to do everyday tasks.
Yeah.
If you got a needle in your arm or not.
Yeah.
For a virus who's dying.
And
80-year-olds and 90-year-olds.
Just to
people
play
with obesity.
Just to play devil's advocate, right? Because I agree with you.
Yeah.
But just to play devil's advocate, because I know there's going to be a lot of people listening to this that are going to say, "Oh, but you're being selfish. You're being selfish, and you're endangering other people by not getting vaccinated." What would you say to that?
Okay, let's say, all right, I saw this somewhere. All right, let's say I'm in a shopping center, okay, and I'm not vaccinated, for example, and someone comes up to me with a trolley full of shit food.
Yeah.
Like donuts, chocolates, shit food, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you should put this in your body so you don't get me sick. I could be like, all right, well, by you putting this in your body, you're going to get sick and then you're going to get me sick. it works the same way. Like,
True.
you know what I mean? If you put in that in your body, you're gonna get sick,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna get me sick. It goes both ways, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
they have the choice to put that in their body. People
Yeah.
should have the choice to put
The
whatever they want in
government
their
would
body.
never come down and say you can't eat this, you have to eat that. So why are they?
You never know, bro. At this rate, they might. Who knows? It's gonna come down to that. Who knows, bro?
Let's find this lawsuit thing.
That's a straight up the ball.
Oh fuck. 10 largest
that
class
could be
action
a move,
lawsuits
like-
in Australia and the world.
No, it's called what was
WorldCom, Visa,
Oh.
Tyco, Camden, Mortal, Fen.
check. I searched it up recently.
Yeah. Sigma Pharmaceuticals. Let's see this one.
Search up largest criminal fine.
Largest criminal fine.
Yeah.
Let's just see this one for a second. Sigma Pharmaceuticals. Over 600 shareholders in a class action lawsuit against Sigma Pharmaceuticals in a suit initiated in 2010. The same day the suit was initiated, Sigma Pharmaceuticals unveiled a historic US $983 million of losses that stem from significant asset write-downs where stock listings. So this sounds like more like stock manipulation. I don't think it's got more to do with people's health. Alright, let's find this one you were talking about. What was it? What was it called?
What was it? It was largest criminal fine. Largest criminal fine.
Sorry, I'm typing left-handed here. Largest criminal fine. Alright, where am I looking? Pfizer drug breach ends the biggest US crime, The Guardian. This is in 2009. Alright, let's see.
Like, bro, if you were a logical person, would you really be like making these guys responsible for healing?
But is there any pharmaceutical company that's not doing this kind of shit?
They're all fucked,
Yeah.
bro. Pharmaceutical, it's all a business, man.
Mm-hmm,
They're not giving you the cure. They're just giving you shit to hide the symptoms.
So who
so
would
you
you
can keep
trust
coming
with
back.
the vaccine then? 'Cause I don't know who I
No,
would.
I reckon everyone should
Can't
be
trust anyone.
everyone should be responsible for their own health, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Exercise, eat the right foods.
Absolutely.
Like, exercise is the biggest thing. Exercise,
Absolutely.
sunlight, and water, bro.
Yeah.
Eat the right foods.
Well, I think even before exercise is diet.
Yeah, diet
Diet,
is a
diet,
big.
You can
100%
be
diet, bro.
like,
you can be healthy and not work out just by having a
100%,
good
bro.
diet.
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
What you eat turns into cells in your body, bro. If you're eating shit,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be shit. Eat good
Yeah.
food.
And I think it's frustrating to see, I said this last podcast, but I'll say it again, like it's frustrating to see that the health kind of advice, which is being sanitize your hands, socially distance, wear a mask.
Yeah.
It's like there's no fucking question that works, but let's not pretend like
I mean, like, does it work? But like, if you the way your immune system works, bro, is like you expose yourself to it, and then your immune system battles it, and you become immune to it.
yeah.
But if you're constantly like washing, sanitizing your hands and wearing the mask, your immune system actually gets worse because you're not being exposed to stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, okay. I get that with something like a common flu, but we're not dealing with the common flu here either. Like, there is a difference between the
I
flu
feel like
and COVID.
COVID's less than the common flu though.
You think so?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's weaker.
I think it's weirder. I don't think we've dealt with it before.
True.
yeah, we definitely haven't dealt with it.
We've-
But like, I reckon it's just something we need to live with, bro.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
How many people a
absolutely.
year die from the flu? Whatever. Like,
Hundreds of thousands. Absolutely.
people die, bro.
Yeah.
That's life.
Yeah.
Like, you might get unfortunate. You might get cancer. You might get heart disease. You might get,
Mm-hmm.
people.
But
If you treat yourself right, you put the right stuff into your body. There's a good chance you'll be
Yeah.
healthy.
But we do also have to kind of acknowledge that there are people out there that are going to be more vulnerable. You know, what I mean?
100%,
Like,
yeah, 100%.
our grandparents. I don't know if your grandparents are still around. Mine aren't.
Yeah.
But I can empathize for a lot of people
Yeah.
that my grandparents are at risk. You know what I mean? Like, stay home, do whatever we have to do to just keep them safe. And I get that and I empathize with that. But there's an important distinction to make sure that we're not doing anything in order to keep them safe. Because if we're giving up our civil liberties and we're giving up our freedoms in order to prevent this, it's like there has to be a happy medium.
100%.
And so I think it gets really gross when you start seeing like enforced vaccinations, and
Yeah.
even though it's not technically enforced, it pretty
It's
much
low-key
is,
enforced.
right?
I haven't worked for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Because you won't get vaccinated.
because I haven't got vaccinated
Right.
yet. If I decide to do it or not.
Okay. So
But,
there's obviously pressure there for you to do it then.
Yeah, there's pressure. Like I'm putting my boss in a shit position. He's one employee less.
Yeah.
We're only a small business.
Mm-hmm.
But like I shouldn't be in this position. It should be a choice
Yeah.
by me not getting vaccinated. Let's say you were to get vaccinated, you still contract the virus.
Mm-hmm.
You can still get sick. Like you can still pass it on to other people.
Yeah, that's the weird one, right? Like you can get vaccinated and still,
and you still get
it
the
again.
exact same thing, but just less.
I guess what they're saying, yeah, just less. Like
just less, just a little bit less. But then you have to keep doing it every 6 months.
Yeah, like the thing is, right? Like you
So it's
can
pretty much
you've
not-
just got a better chance at kicking it.
Mm.
That's what it is, right? Actually, I don't know if you guys heard, but Joe Rogan caught COVID this
I
week.
saw that, yeah.
And he's been one of the big proponents for, supplementation and vitamins and vitamin drips and working out and, all good stuff, all just healthy stuff, right? And he kind of came out and said, I've got COVID. And everyone was like throwing everything at him. Oh, you fucking idiot. Like, you should have been vaccinated. You should have, and he's like, guys, I am vaccinated.
See?
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
So, like, you can do all the right things and still piss people off.
Yeah, exactly.
And today he announced that he kicked it. He was fine.
Yeah.
And it's like, I bet you the fact that he's in good shape, that he takes care of his body and that he's healthy, fucking...
Yeah. Majority of people who are on these breathalyzers and shit, they're obese. Like, they've got underlying illnesses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like their immune system's weak.
Yeah.
I've
Like,
heard...
if I was to get COVID, I'm surviving that 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I trust my immune system more.
Mhm.
All of us would be surviving.
We'd
already.
be surviving it. We'd be sick for 2 weeks.
I think I had it.
See, you might have had it. You don't even know it.
I remember...
The virus is so deadly, bro. You don't even know if you have it. You know what I mean, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Wait, you have it?
2 years ago, I was getting off last year, I was getting off a cruise. And as we're getting onto the cruise, Ruby Princess is docking into Sydney. So this was right before things started to really get serious.
Yeah.
And so we got on the 14-day cruise and we party and whatever. And then I started to feel a bit run down. Oh, fuck. But I'm drinking, I'm with my boys, I'm having a good time.
With alcohol. You think like that, yeah.
You know what cruises are like. You guys have been on them. It's a fuck around. It's the biggest fuck around. And so you're putting your body on the limit that it can
Every
take
day.
every single day.
bro. From the first minute you wake up,
Yeah.
you're in the buffet, bacon, eggs,
everything.
Greasy
Then
food.
Destroying your body.
like loving your life. You finish breakfast, you go straight to the bar. It's like 9:30, bro.
Yeah.
Get a drink.
And they give you these drink passes.
Yeah.
Did you guys have those on your cruise?
No, we snuck alcohol in.
No way. How'd you do that?
That blew us up as well.
You
We made a
stuck...
TikTok of it.
Really? I haven't seen this
we put
one.
alcohol. It was on our old account.
Right.
Our account got deleted.
You guys deleted.
Yeah.
They're already
We
trying
put
to censor
alcohol
you.
in shampoo bottles, conditioner bottles.
That worked?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
We had like 10 shampoo bottles, like 5 Listerine
Like, we
bottles.
would get like
You
water
both
bottles,
have short hair. That doesn't even make sense. Why would you each have like so much fucking shampoo?
At the end of the day, the vodka tasted like shampoo. Not worth it.
So shit.
Really?
We didn't even drink it.
I drank mine.
The only good drink was the vodka that we put in the Listerine because it was like minty. Tasted pretty
Wait,
nice.
so you guys like couldn't just wash out the bottles and shit?
We
Like-
did, but we did a shit job of doing it.
We were meant to boil the bottles so then like the aromas go out.
Yeah.
We ran them
yeah.
underwater for like 10 minutes.
We
and that's
literally
it.
did it the day before.
Especially with something like Listerine that's just like it's just chemicals sitting in
Yeah,
there
bro.
for fucking months.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Even
enough.
shampoo.
Yeah, that shampoo one would have been disgusting.
Yeah, bro.
It was, but it was worth it.
So
It got me drunk.
Oh my god. Yeah, you should not be worried about COVID, bro. If you can survive that.
I can survive anything.
Badly. Your immune system got that shit on lock. So yeah, I was getting off the cruise and I think it was starting to catch up with me. And I remember getting home and I was just so exhausted and so tired. And I thought it was just from the cruise. My family was so excited to see me. Whatever. I was like, guys, stay the fuck away from me. Like, I just can't deal with you guys right now. And I love them, but it was just I was way too run down. Get into my room, start getting a mad fever, but I'm freezing cold.
Shit.
And then my throat starts hurting, and I got no energy. Whatever the fuck, I don't know if it was COVID or not, but whatever the fuck I did have after that cruise, had me on my ass for 2 days. 2
It
days?
fucked you good.
It fucked
It
me
let you
good.
down.
Wait.
Put it straight in. No condom.
No lube. Didn't even spit. But you know, once it finished fucking me, it was fine. I kicked it in 2 days, and then I was absolutely fine after that. And I was hearing Joe Rogan talk about his experience with it today. I was like, "Fuck, I'm pretty sure I had it." And that was like a year ago now. And since then, I've had no scares, nothing like that. I've just done the same thing I always do. You know, been looking after my body, eating right. You know, obviously fuck up here and there, drink here and there. I have a vape every once in a while, but
I have a vape every day.
Lung training, baby.
Anti-vax pro vape.
Lung
That's
training.
that's the move.
Lung training, bro.
Yeah, just building up that cardio, huh?
Endurance, bro.
But no, I like, you know, you have to kind of take risks where you can, but also like be safe where you can. So you guys are obviously healthy. You obviously work out. You obviously eat, you know, relatively well.
I think I eat shit, bro.
Really?
Like, I eat good. I make sure I have fruit every day.
Yeah.
All that sort of shit. But this was my diet last weekend, bro. Friday, had a snack pack for dinner.
Nice.
Next day, I had Domino's for dinner. But like when I eat, I don't have like 3 slices of pizza, bro. Like I'll have like
the full thing.
I have like a full thing with like garlic bread and shit.
Oh my god.
And then the next day it was leftovers, so I had pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner again.
Oh my god. Wait, can you do me a favor? Can you get fucking vaccinated, bro?
But then at the same time, bro, like I don't know. I guess I have a well balanced diet. I eat shit, but I also eat good.
Yeah.
Like
You're a man of extremes in everything that you do.
I eat everything, bro.
Yeah.
Pro-choice, bro.
Pro-choice. Put on my body, and then
Yeah.
I eat good. I work out. I exercise.
Mm,
I drink plenty of water. I get plenty of sunlight.
The way you have like transformed your body is fucking crazy.
You reckon?
Because
I was pretty skinny, bro.
You were skinny.
You're ripped now, bro.
I'm not ripped, but like
You are, bro.
I'm looking good. Like I'm happy with my body.
He's humble.
You playing humble? The mad.
Ripped, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't know,
I
right?
swear I'm fucking small.
I still find myself pretty skinny, but at the same time,
No, but you look healthy.
yeah,
You look healthy.
I look healthy.
Yeah.
I'm healthy.
Whereas before, like, not to say that you weren't, but you're very small, very frail. Like,
Yeah,
we used to
bro,
play football together.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like, all due respect, I was like this little stocky kind of
Oh,
guy.
yeah, bro, yeah.
And you're this tiny little stick. Like, we were opposites
Yeah,
completely.
I just get pushed off the ball so easy.
Mm.
And even now, it comes as a shock, bro. If like someone's running at me on the field and they like barge into me,
Yeah.
they like bounce off me. Not to, but, like, and in my head, I'm like, damn, bro, like what the fuck? I'm strong
Well,
now.
Gaston's pretty fucking small, so, you know, it's easy just to...
No, like I play all age, bro. I'm versing grown men.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Where are you playing?
I was playing for Condors for a little bit.
That's right. You're playing for Condors.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
I forgot
Condor,
about
South
that.
American club.
Yeah.
That was fun.
really
I'm probably going to be there
fucking
again next year.
Yeah?
It's good fun there. Yeah.
When
Good
did
club.
when did trials start up again?
Whenever this COVID shit's over, I'm guessing.
Oh, right. You guys can't play, huh?
You'll get in easy, bro. South American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you
how it
just
works
say-
there, bro. Yeah.
I just say I own Chorizo Chasers
guy-
and
this
they're like,
guy-
oh, yeah, we got you.
This guy came, bro. This guy came and like they'll bring in everyone to like sign the papers and get signed.
Yeah.
And then the manager walked out and he's like, "Who are you with?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm with Vinny and my brother."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "All right, come with me." Full signed on the day, bro.
No
Because
way.
you knew what nationality I was. I was like, oh yeah, I'm Uruguayan.
And you
He's
know
like,
what's
"Oh,
crazy?
okay."
You were probably one of the star players for them as well.
He made it to first grade.
You made first grade.
Yeah, but I didn't like it because I wanted to play with them.
So
Right.
I'm like, bro, stop playing shit. Come play with us.
And I couldn't just play shit, bro.
Yeah, that part of your brain won't let you do it. Like, as much as you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah. Me, it's easy, bro. I ain't that good. That's why I just fucking play there.
I don't know, because I was choosing to play for fun. I didn't want to
Yeah.
like go hard at it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to play with him and everyone that was there. But
Yeah, I guess, you know, it's hard because...
what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, drop me down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of the club.
Could you fucking imagine? Like, Ronaldo just comes up one day like, hey, can I play, like, reserves? Have you seen him, by the way? Fucking back at Man United?
I'm keen for that, eh? I'm so keen to see him play. Because EPL is the only league I watch.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see him
But
play.
you're a Liverpool boy, aren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking respect
Who do you
that
go
shit. Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Ever since the
it's
Suarez
It was always
days.
me and him, bro, in school. We used
Yeah.
to get bullied for going for Liverpool. Now they can all suck our dicks, bro.
Straight the fuck out.
I'll go for Chelsea.
I guess. Better than Man United, bro. Fucking can't stand you guys.
But
Fuck man.
fuck
Jamie,
you.
bro.
Jamie,
Fuck you, Jamie.
Jamie's at home, like,
It's like it's just like school all over again. We used to go hard on Jamie. We used to give him so much shit at school.
yeah, good times, bro. We still do.
You still do? Oh, poor guy.
We all give shit to each other, bro. It's just
Yeah,
the banter
no,
in our
it's
group.
different.
Everyone in our group gets bullied for something.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way it should be. It's the way you keep
That's
guys
how you know
keep each other in
that's how you know
check.
you're
You
gonna
know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. Keep each other.
You have to keep each other in check. Like if Gaston starts acting up, like he's got a new fucking rollie and a Louis Vuitton bag, like, hey Gaston, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
You have to let him know.
Nah, we're pretty good like that.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're close as well, where you can like be a ruthless cunt to someone and not get offended.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the best, bro.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely. And I think it ties in perfectly with your humor and what you guys are trying to do anyways.
Yeah.
You know, like if you guys were getting fucking cut about every little thing, the videos just wouldn't
be
work.
fun, bro.
Exactly.
It just wouldn't work.
Exactly. Yeah. We laugh at it. You bully us, we laugh. Like that's
Yeah.
it.
You'd throw an idea out there and just like, oh no, that's rude.
Don't say that. You're gonna offend people.
Can you cut that part out? I didn't like it.
I just put everything in.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some things that happens that like we can't put in, bro. 'cause it's
Have you got
like super
stories
fucked
for
up,
us?
bro.
Have you got stories?
Not anything in particular, bro. But some things we can't put in. Like we'll say something like that shouldn't come out, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
hang on. Let me frame this up for you then. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you guys off camera?
I don't know what the fuck.
Like, has there ever been like, I don't know, public backlash or something where people just go in on you, you know, or
We haven't really gotten that.
no?
The only backlash we got was from that
The dog video,
the
wasn't
dog video.
The dog video. What happened there?
Oh shit! We didn't get that part on camera. Okay, so
Okay.
we're doing this translation video where we'll take turns going out into like a public space pretending we can't speak English,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's say for example I went out pretending I can't speak English. This
and
guy
then,
would
and then I'll message him something
Yeah.
like for example,
like a phrase,
like a
fucked up
phrase,
thing.
like something fucked up, and then he would get the message, and then he would click on it and click,
make it speak. So like
Yeah,
you know
make
how
it
Siri
speak. So it will
talks?
come out of the phone.
So he would think I'm trying to translate to him what it is, but I have no idea what
So
he's
he'll
going
be
to say.
talking gibberish.
Yeah.
And the person will be like, "What? What are you trying to say?"
Yeah.
And so
he'll
he's
click speak.
pulling it up on
Yeah.
Translate.
So he would send it to me, and he sent something like this guy was with a dog.
Yeah.
I'm like talking to him in another language, bro. And then this guy sent to me, "I want to fuck your dog." So like, I saw the message, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
so I hold it down.
You
I press-
fucker.
I hold
And
it
I said
down.
it even before. I even said it before the video. I mean, yeah, that part. I said it. I was like, "Oh fuck! I gotta be careful with this guy because this guy doesn't look like the right person to mess with."
Yeah.
Like, this guy looks like someone that would get angry.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So I hold it down. I press speak, and then it's like, "I want to fuck your dog," like in a serious voice, not like in a Dracula voice. And then this guy's like, "What are you on about, bro?" Like Eshe.
No.
Like 40-year-old Eshe. It's like, what are you on about, bro? Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, and then he sent it again. He's like, your dog is giving me a boner. So I said it again, bro. He's like, what are you on about,
You
bro?
must have been shitting your fucking
I'm like,
pants.
what the fuck?
the dog was full barking at him as well.
Yeah.
And the worst part is that you understand what he's saying to you and you have to pretend like you're not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna go fix
ghost,
that
bro.
door, eh? Fuck.
We'll be right back. Gaston's in frame, yeah? That's the worst shit, bro.
I saw you going like this. And then going like that.
I go like this, I'm like, wait, bro, Gaston needs to be in this.
You guys get as close
I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
because I can hear it, and so it's like a bit echoey.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, I know what you mean. It's for the echo.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
you. Alright. So, where was I? Alright, yeah, so I said it to this thing, I'm like, and then he's like, oh, what the fuck, bro? What sort of shit? And then I'm like trying to play cool, I'm like, me and your dog, are you down? Like, you're down?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I kept saying, "Fuck off, brah. Fuck off, brah."
And then, and then he sent one last thing. I can't remember. I think it was the dog give me a boner thing. That was
Yeah.
the last thing he sent. And then he gets up, he takes off his backpack, bro. He's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, whatever. I'm like, all right, it's a joke, whatever. I started walking away.
Oh, so you broke character at that point?
I actually didn't break character if you watch the video.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't break character.
And then he walks back to us, and the guy saw that we were recording him.
Yeah.
And then we start walking back, and then I started saying, like, "Oh, let's get the fuck out of here, because this guy might, like, come after us."
Yeah.
And then I think he sent someone to us.
No, before that,
What?
we went up to him. We're like, it's a joke, you know, like, it's whatever. He's like, if I see this video on the internet, I'm gonna
Hey,
find.
that was after.
Was it?
Yeah, that was after. That was after.
Was it?
Yeah. So then we
when
start
he's like,
walking off. We start walking off,
yeah.
and someone comes behind us and he's like, "Hey, brah." Turn around.
It's like, that's my fucking uncle, bruh.
Yeah.
I'll fucking. He's like, don't message me 2176, lad. I'll fuck you up, bro. Like all that sort of shit.
And then his uncle comes, and they start saying, "Oh, give me your fucking ID."
What?
Yeah.
And
And
like, I'm not giving you my ID.
So
like, who the
this
fuck
guy-
are you?
I didn't want to give him my ID,
Yeah,
and then
of
he's
course
like,
not.
and then he's
Fuck
like, "Oh, I can see your wallet on your pocket." And I had to give it. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's holding. Maybe he could have a knife, and he could shank me right there on the spot.
Yeah, but now he knows where you live,
It
bro.
was ages ago.
This
Bro,
guy-
he didn't even take a photo of it.
Bro,
It's
this
like he has
guy-
photographic memory.
Yeah.
He doesn't have photographic memory.
Yeah, because we walked past him again.
Yeah, bro. We're recording once in the same spot, and we're
Yeah.
past. This guy's like, bro, that's that guy. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you would have
He had a
moments
tattoo
like
under
that.
his eye.
Oh, nah.
was
It's not so fucking... Where were you guys filming?
Parramatta.
Mm.
He's like, I'm gonna find where you guys live and I'm gonna fucking stab you, bruh. We just left. We're like,
why
alright,
is
that's
he-
enough for today.
Yeah, that's enough content for today. But, like, why is he waiting? You know, I'm glad you guys didn't get stabbed, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But why is he waiting to go to your house? to
What do you
stab
think, bro?
I
No, he
don't-
said if we posted the video.
It's because he's all talk.
Ah.
Hopefully he's not watching.
Shout out to the Adelaide.
Fucking gets in his back. Let's go get these guys back.
Shout out to the Adelaide from Parramatta. I've got your two boys here. They're ready for you. Nah, but I think you're always gonna have like characters like that pop up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
good
it's
con- good
inevitable.
content.
But it gives you good content, bro.
Yeah.
Good
Bit of an
Absolutely.
adrenaline rush
Because
as
people
well.
love seeing that shit.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have personal favorites? Like, do you guys have like that one video? Just like
Tinder
Tinder.
video. Tinder video.
Tinder video.
Hands down, bro.
What happened there?
Hands
Let's pull
down.
that shit up.
Have you seen it?
I think I've seen the thumbnail for it,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've actually watched it.
Good. You get to react to it, bro. It's a long video. It goes for like how long? Like,
Do you guys have like a short of it or something just for the podcast, or like an Instagram cut?
if you go on TikToks, we kind of summed it up on like 2 TikToks.
Okay, sweet. We'll do
But
that.
I think one of them got deleted. So
All right. Well, why don't you guys just break it down? for
Okay,
me
Yeah,
then?
we'll break it down. So we tried. We made a fake girl account on Tinder, and we're like,
wait. I think I know where this is going.
yeah. So we're like, oh yeah, let's just try to get guys.
Right.
Let's try to meet up with guys,
Yeah.
and then dress up as a girl,
Yeah.
and see if they pull through.
basically,
And then-
just catfish the fuck out.
And so
Yeah,
who
catfish.
dressed up as the girl?
Paulo. Bro, we were in the car. Biggest fuck. I know, bro. That's the thing. And the wig looks fucking terrible, bro. Like this guy opens up the door.
Yeah.
Paulo's in the car, some big fucking man, bro, with like the worst wig ever. Like it's all mangalated and shit.
Wait, let's find it. Is this it here?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, fucking oath, bro. Yeah.
I'll put part 2 probably, because that one's the message.
This is like the intro of us.
I want to see it, but
this one we got nudes from some guy. That's our fake account.
hey, she kind of cute. I did her up.
Yeah, we didn't want to get like a 10 out of 10. We wanted to make it kind of realistic.
Reese. Oh no. Okay, so I get it. You guys are just fucking with these people on Tinder.
Yeah, like these guys think they're getting a girl, but they're talking
getting
four.
dick.
They're getting 4 dicks, bro.
It would have been interesting. Like, you kind of get a perspective on what it's like to be a girl
Right,
dating.
and it's pretty crazy. Within
Yeah.
like 2 minutes, we had 99 plus matches.
No way.
Yeah, like
We refreshed
and
it,
we
we had-
literally just made the account.
Yep. And then you're getting guys hitting you up saying the most cringiest shit, bro.
It was literally whoever you swiped right to.
Yeah.
It's an instant match.
Instant match.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how guys use Tinder anyways. We're not even looking. We're just
Most guys do, yeah. But
Yeah.
bro, it was pretty surprising. And then you see some of the game that these guys have, just whack, bro.
Terrible.
Like
Yeah.
you feel sorry for some of these girls because
What's
The
did
shit
you
they-
have like any ones that stood out for you guys? Like
no one that stood out. This guy stood out the most.
Reese.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
like
Poor
bro.
Reese, who just won't be let go.
Bro,
of.
we ended
no,
up
bro.
calling him as well. Or he ended up calling us.
Wait,
and
wait,
then-
wait, wait. What?
We got on a phone call with him.
Yeah, and then I put on a fake girl voice. Still sounded like a man. I was like,
Yeah.
hey.
He's like, hey. he's like, my name, daddy. And then he's like, Jasmine. And then all of us are just laughing, bro. he's like, send me a photo. He's like, already did.
Oh my god. Guys, if you have not watched their fucking Tinder catfish video, go watch that shit now. That is
funny as shit.
Fucking hilarious.
Afterwards, I felt pretty guilty. I'm like, damn, bro, this guy, the guy that we got out on the date, like, I thought,
you got to look at it as his karma. Probably did something bad, This is karma getting back to him.
It's like you're doing God's work, son.
That's what we want to do, bro. We want to do like
I'm a hero.
Wait, but honestly, we do want to get to that, bro. We want to do like another Tinder video, but like catching a predator, bro. Ooh. So like we want to pretend we're like our account will be like a 19-year-old, 20-year-old girl, but then we're talking to this guy. We'll be like, oh, I'm 12, and see if he wants to come out. I don't know if that's something we should do.
What? No, that sounds wrong.
Didn't I tell you about that?
Wait, the guy being 12?
No, us being 12.
Ah.
And then
explain that. Catfish. You want to catfish a sexual predator.
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know if it's safe to do. I don't know. He'll come out. He'll see 4 of us instead.
I thought you were talking about like us saying that we're 19 and then going to a 12-year-old. No,
that's fucked up, bro.
We're not the predators, bro. We're trying to catch predators. Imagine that, bro.
We should put it up to like
the age 50 or some shit.
Yeah.
And like a sugar daddy edition where like we talk to sugar daddies and try to get paid.
Yeah, you can have fun with that. You can have fun with that. Because there's something interesting about dating, right? Like everyone's just so like
intrigued to see what other people do.
Yeah, of course. And everyone's slightly insecure about it. You know?
Like
everyone tries to play it cool, but whenever you hit up a girl, you're kind of like, I hope this one works.
In a way, sometimes, bro. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty fun doing this shit.
Yeah, so like when you kind of looked over all these DMs and shit, like Reese was the worst one. Did you see anyone out there that was like, oh fuck, this guy got game?
Not really.
No one on Tinder.
Really. I feel like people with game aren't really on Tinder.
True.
Like if you got game,
I
don't know, bro. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Well, I feel like now if you ever do decide to jump on Tinder, you've really fucking outed yourself.
Bro, I get on Tinder every now and then just for like entertainment purposes.
Because you got no game.
Yeah. Entertainment purposes, I just go on and I see who I could get or whatever. I just play around with it. I've never actually gone out with a girl.
It's one of those things you do when you're fucking bored.
Just bored, bro. Just bored out of your brains. Yeah. You're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's see who I can pull if I wanted to.
Because I remember I jumped into one of your Instagram lives a while ago, and you guys told me like, oh yeah, we matched with you on this fucking.
Bro, we saw. Yeah.
She did match with you.
I was like, thank fucking God.
Imagine we got you, bro. No, we wouldn't have put that in the video.
You know,
like if we got someone that we knew, we wouldn't have put
That's
it.
Cool of you guys. I respect
it. Would have been just a joke.
I'm not even joking. I remember like re-downloading Tinder as soon as you guys said that. I'm like, please no Jasmine. Yeah. Please no fucking Jasmine.
Yeah, we didn't want to do it to anyone we knew.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Random people, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't expose people that you know.
Yeah, of course. And it's this weird justice thing, right? Like at the end of the day, everyone kind of walks away from this and laughs.
Yeah, like we blurred the guy's face out.
Yeah, 100%.
We didn't like. I didn't want to expose anything. Yeah. It's just for entertainment that someone did this.
Yeah.
I don't want to like put shame on him for doing it.
Yeah.
No one knows who this guy is except for himself.
Yeah.
That's it.
And, he probably walks away with that with a kind of like little life lesson, like, oh, okay.
Don't make strangers on the internet.
I shouldn't trust.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's too good to be true, it's usually fucking not true.
God's work.
Don't have phone sex with someone you...
We're actually doing God's work.
It's fucking hell.
God's
Anyways, let's cut to the part where he actually meets Paulo, which is fucking hilarious because you guys are going to see in a sec, but Paulo is like not a chick.
Oh, bro,
he's like the furthest thing from a girl.
Like this guy must have been horny as fuck to see Paulo and still get in the car.
Oh, we put the name on it.
Whoops.
Miroslav.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Oh my god.
everything goes for plan, that's what's gonna happen. Are you ready for your date, bro?
No.
Alright, we're going in right now. No way.
Remember when Jamie said that?
We start hiding in the bushes, bro. We can't get exposed.
You guys have to be like
this right here.
So to be honest, we just expected him to open the door and just see Paula, and that's it. That's all we expected.
Yeah. Okay, so he gets into the car.
Then he gets in the car and we're like, what the fuck?
No.
Legit, bro. That was our reaction.
No. He got his
Jimmy couldn't believe it.
That was me talking, bro.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You done just going to park or something? Yeah.
No.
That was our
Wait,
reaction.
so he thinks he's getting ahead at a park, bro. No way. Paulo's hands are right there. They're fucking huge.
Big fob hands.
Big fob hands. And he's still just trying to play it cool, like, you know. Oh my god.
And he's like, swear. Nah.
Are you still down? And so when something like that happens, like what did Paulo say about the whole thing?
He was cracking up.
Yeah.
At the end of the YouTube video, he gets in the car, he's just telling us what happened and shit.
Yeah.
We just laughed.
You guys fucking hit the gold mine with that
That was
one.
the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Like we thought he would just open the car door, look inside, and that's it. But like
You get a quick reaction and like happy days.
exactly, bro. But
Yeah.
this guy,
And
best
that was
case
late
scenario.
as well. That was late as well.
Like
That was,
9:30, 10 o'clock.
that was
at night.
towards the end of our night.
Yeah.
We were about to finish, and then we're like, nah, we'll give this.
Yeah, we need to
give it
get someone. We
another
need to get
chance.
someone.
And so what's the creative process for you guys? Like, how do you kind of come up with the ideas? And, you know, because one of the things I really respect about what you do is that your videos don't feel repetitive or overdone.
Yeah.
You know, like you've found the perfect balance of like doing a series for like 3 or 4 episodes and then moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
So how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it alive?
Bro, I feel like most of our best ideas just come by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It just comes to us.
Mm-hmm.
This video right here, probably our best video, it just came to us, bro. Like, I think I was on the way to the gym and I thought about just doing a Tinder video, just pretending to be a girl and then talking about it. And then Gustin's like, bro, we should put on a wig and like go pick him up. and then I'm like, bro, that's fucking legendary.
Right.
Like, if
so
we
you
pull
guys
this shit
kinda
off,
just-
we
yeah.
bounce off each other and we kind of just like build off ideas like until we just do it.
Yeah.
And then along the way, whenever we're filming shit, we always come up with new shit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone will say something, we're like, bro, we should do that. Like,
Yeah.
And then we'll just be like, yeah, we should. And then we'll just do it for the next
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, respect.
We just keep going. Ideas just keep flowing to us.
Yeah.
By accident as well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like when you're trying to force a new idea or you're trying to force something to
We'll
come
make
out,
it impossible to come out.
Yeah.
it always ends up being the worst shit.
It's always when you're just like walking around, minding your own business, it just
100%.
comes, oh wait, I should do this. It just
Yeah.
comes to you.
Yeah.
Law of attraction, bro.
Yeah.
Law of attraction. You guys into that shit?
100%.
Yeah, I fuck
100%.
with that. Okay,
All the
now we're
spiritual
onto
laws, you know?
something. Yeah. Wait, how'd you guys kind of come into that world?
Think and grow rich.
For me, it was just
You were-
random.
Random.
For me, it was just out of nowhere.
I feel like he kind of got me into it. He started with the spiritual shit first,
Mm-hmm.
and then like kind of rubbed off onto me, and then
What, you just came across like an Insta post someday or like a
I think
TikTok?
I saw a video. It was
Yeah.
just some high frequency video about saying, "Oh, manifest money." And
Yeah.
I started reading into it, and then there was comments saying, "Oh, read the 12 spiritual laws." And then I started getting into the 12 spiritual laws, and I was like, "Wait."
So you're kind of just going
this
deeper
kinda
and deeper
makes
into the
sense.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
deeper every day,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then I started like liking it.
Yeah.
And then I started reading books about it, and then
Mhm.
I just grew my knowledge on it.
And so for the people that don't know, like what are the kind of spiritual laws or what's your take on the whole thing?
Like, one of the spiritual laws that everyone's familiar with is the law of attraction.
Yep.
Like, if you think about it, you'll get it. But then there's other spiritual laws that go with it as well. Like,
Yeah.
there's the law of action. I think it's action.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's the one after what was it called? The one after...
Let's pull them up, the 12
Wait,
spiritual
wait.
laws. Because it's hard to just name them off the top of your head, right?
Yeah. It's the law of action. So it's the one after the law of attraction, which is...
Okay.
You got to put in an action.
Because I've only
For-
ever heard about the law of attraction, right?
There's 12 of them, yeah.
I didn't know there was 12. Okay. Is this it?
Yeah. So see, with the law of inspired action, it comes after the law of attraction. So for the law of attraction to work, you got to put in the action.
Okay.
So you can't, for example, I want a Lamborghini.
Yep.
You can't just sit down and just wait.
Mm-hmm.
And people think that that's how the law of attraction works, but it's not how it works.
Yeah.
You got to put in your action. You got to put in like the effort to get it.
You need to put yourself in the position for it to manifest for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But people don't realize that. Like they just think, law of attraction. I just
people just think like if I get on
in my mind, and then it will just come to me by fluke.
Yeah, people kind of had this concept of it where it's wishful thinking almost. Like they have their vision board and they write it in their diary or whatever, which is cool. Like it's a good thing to do. And I would always encourage people to dream and think big. You know, like because by expanding your mind in that sense and allowing new ideas and dreams come to you, you're going to do more with your life, hopefully.
100%.
But if you kind of just stay doing what you're doing, but
100%.
have big dreams, like fuck.
Yeah. And to be honest, with the law of attraction, all that sort of shit, it all like stems back down to like belief as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't truly believe you can do it, then it's not gonna happen for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you read books or I know you read books.
Yeah, I love books.
Have you read The Magic of Thinking Big?
I haven't, but
Is
the
that
title.
the same creator of
No. But
The Magic of
I reckon that's a book you should read, bro.
Yeah, I'll
100%.
check into it now. The Magic of Thinking Big, did you say?
Yep.
Who's it by? Yeah, I was stuck with fucking author names as well. Alright, The Magic of Thinking Big. Let's see.
Basically, bro, it just tells you.
By David Schwartz, a PhD. First published in 1956. Classic teachings are powerful as today as they were back then. Practical, empowering, and usually engaging, inspiring, and gives you the tools. There's this really interesting space right now where personal development. I really love. And I love that people are getting excited about it.
Yeah, now it's more hype now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, through TikTok, I see a lot of TikTok saying, like, law of attraction, all that kind of stuff, spiritual. Like, more people are becoming awake.
Yeah, look, I think the TikTok stuff is kind of fleeting. You know, it's just a cool trend to kind of jump on right now.
Yeah, but they're not actually.
Yeah,
it's just for clout.
Exactly.
Trending,
and you know, I'm just on one hand, like, I'm glad that people are being exposed to it at the very least, because I don't think any of us were kind of into this a couple of years ago.
No.
So it does take platforms like TikTok or Instagram or YouTube to bring those things to service. But then at the same time, the individual does kind of need to go deeper. It's not just angel numbers. Yeah. It's not just, you know.
You believe in angel numbers as well?
I don't know.
Funny story with that, bro, is before we actually started Just Logical, we were talking about like starting it for like a whole year, bro. And it was a period of time where I was like driving a lot for work. Yeah. Like in between jobs and all that sort of shit. And that was the time where we were just thinking of the idea and like we never actually took action on it. We're just like, we got to do it.
Yeah.
And I felt like whenever...
You just had it on the vision board. You had it there.
Just like in my brain.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Like you would just think about it every day.
Yeah, like we would think about it every single day, bro. And I feel like whenever we would think about it, bro, we would see...
You guys want to go for it?
We would see like a synchronicity, bro. Like I remember, because I used to think about it all day before we first started, there was times I would see like 8 like triple numbers in a day. Like 4 triple eights, or like
it would be
3.
insane. It would be like over 10 sometimes.
Me
and him, and we would message each other.
I just saw like
screenshot them, take photos of them.
We'd be like, bro, I just saw one here. I just saw one there.
Yeah.
Just like at the same time. We'd see the same numbers at the same time. All this
There's a
sort
lot that
you
don't think it's believable.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of coincidences that, you know, if you kind of think of the word coincidence just as a coinciding incident.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It comes from the word to fall together perfectly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
And then as soon as we started making the videos, the synchronicity stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like as soon as our first video came out, dramatically fell off.
Recently, I've been getting a lot of synchronicity.
I haven't seen any in a while.
Okay.
Like this month, August, and now I've been seeing a lot. Like it's crazy. Like I'll just have a thought, like a good thought, and then I'll look around, like by accident even. Like my vision would just go there, and then I'll see a synchronicity.
The one that always trips me out is when I'm thinking of someone and they call me.
Yes, 100%.
Does that happen to you guys?
Yeah, all the time.
Fucking.
There's like frequencies, bro. Like you're on the, like they're thinking about you. It sends like a wave to you or some shit. So you pop into their head.
I think as human beings, we're a lot more interconnected than what we realize.
100%, bro. Have you ever just like turned around without even thinking of it, and there's someone looking at you? Like them staring at you must send like a brainwave to your subconscious or some shit to just like draw you to turn around.
Yeah.
Happens to me so many times.
Yeah, 100%.
thinking of like speaking of synchronicities and shit. Just then, literally, when you're like, come downstairs, we'll meet you down there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I got down here, bro, and we're like,
Oh yeah, we should take.
we're like, should we take a story?
Yeah.
Took out my phone. It's on the story. I put
Yeah.
the thing up. It was like 111.
Fuck no
I'm
way.
like, all right, bro, we're posting the story. We usually just use that as like confirmation. Sometimes like, all right, we should do it.
100%.
So it's on my story right now on the Just Logical story. It says it's like
Thanks,
we're tagged
guys.
in it,
I
we're tagged in
appreciate
it,
that.
and then it's got 111 on it as well.
I appreciate you guys using that platform because it's hard to grow, especially in the podcasting.
Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. It's hard to grow in general, man. Like, just it's a slow game.
My take on this is just keep it fun, keep it light. You know what I mean?
Fresh.
It's always just going to be this. It's always just going to be fucking
100%.
boys hanging out. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't.
Exactly.
But, I'm not...
There's a market for everyone, bro.
Yeah.
There's a market
absolutely.
for everyone. You go on, like, someone likes something somewhere.
Yeah, dude, there's people that make money off of, like...
The dumbest shit you wouldn't think about.
Painting seashells,
There's a market for everything, bro.
Yeah. But on the synchronicity topic, like, my mum in particular is really into that. So... I kind of appreciate law of attraction on that kind of stuff on the surface level. I've gone deep before, and I've kind of gotten lost in it. So I just acknowledge that it's there
100%.
and appreciate it.
That's like me too. I don't let it drive my life or whatever.
Bingo.
But like, I know there's like
because I still like tangibility.
100%.
You know,
you don't want to let it consume you.
But at the same time, like you kind of see, where that space ties into it, and if you can leverage your mind and utilize these weird external forces that we're not 100% certain as to what they are, but we know they exist.
Yeah.
But my mum goes a lot deeper than what I do, and she sees the number 22 all the time, and always sending me photos 22, 22, 22, or triple twos or something like that. And it's weird. I don't know what that is. I don't know what to call that. It's
just. I feel like if you just focus your mind on it, it'll just appear.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I probably haven't seen synchronicities or anything for a long time because I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
I don't really use like the law of attraction in a way where I like sit down and meditate and all that sort of shit.
You should do it, man.
I just use it in the way.
I used to do that type.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to sit down and meditate.
Yeah, I think even if you take the law of attraction out of it, meditation just in general is a really useful tool.
I've been doing this. Are you Wim Hof?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I read his book recently. I've been doing like the cold showers and his breathing methods and shit.
The cold showers are a bitch.
I've gotten kind of
gives you so much energy though.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I'm immune to them.
Like it hypes you up. You're like,
100%. And then you get in, you're in the shower. And then you have like a hot handle. You're like,
yeah.
It's actually really good.
I used to do it when I was playing football more so, like recovery and stuff like that. But man, like I remember some days just looking at the water run and run and run. I'm like, I'm going to do it. And I'm like counting myself in. I'm like 3, 2, 3.
You know what I used to do, bro? I used to listen to music and then like whenever the beat was going to drop, bro, I just go in and I'm like, help me out. But now what I do is I just start off hot.
Yeah.
I start off hot. I just have my normal shower, and then the last 3 minutes I'll just turn off the hot.
And so for people that don't know, like, what's kind of the perks of having a cold shower? Because you've read the book, so I guess you're more familiar.
Basically, it like strengthens your immune system, puts your body into like a state of stress.
Yeah.
And then when your body is in like a state of stress, you become like tolerant to it. So your stress tolerance goes up. So if you're in like a stressful situation, you can handle it better because you've been through stress.
Are you talking about physical stress or emotional stress?
Everything. Physical, mental, everything. It's good for your physical, it's good for your mental.
Yeah.
Energy. Like you come out of it full of energy, like, you feel like...
Yeah.
When I come out of a shower, bro, I'm like fucking buzzing. Let's go, bro. Like,
so you do
I had a cold shower before I came here.
Fuck, no way.
Yeah.
That's why you're so perky.
That's just me, bro.
So do you think, is it like a regular thing for you? Like every shower you take?
Every shower.
Every shower.
It is now. I only started like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But every shower since then, I finish it with cold.
Okay.
And how long do you do it for? 3 minutes?
More? 2 to 3 minutes. Sometimes.
That's good.
Sometimes I'm like, fuck, there's some seeds. And I get out. But sometimes it's alright and I'm just sitting in there just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I think it's if anything... it's a good mental discipline to have.
It is.
You know what I mean? Not letting
doing
yourself...
the things you don't want to do.
Not letting yourself bullshit yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's what we all do, right?
100%.
Like, we all kind of like, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, like, that assignment
it's always
can wait.
tomorrow, and tomorrow is always never.
Yeah.
I feel like David Goggins had a big influence on me with that shit.
Yeah?
You listen to David
Fucking
Goggins?
Love David Goggins.
Yeah, he's good.
I don't know who he is.
It's like,
let's go, motherfucker! Stay hard.
It's like everyone's got that bitch voice in their head, bro. It's like you should work out, but then your bitch voice is like, nah, don't do it.
Yeah.
It's like becoming conscious of your bitch voice. It's like, all right, your bitch voice is
you need to conquer your inner bitch.
Yeah, legit. It's like your bitch voice is trying to make you not do it.
Yeah.
You know you should do it.
Yeah.
Just own that bitch voice.
And you always feel better after you've done it.
100%, bro.
It's
100%.
the only certainty in life is when you do things you don't want to do.
You feel so good after
You feel so good after.
And that's like that's a big motivation for me,
sure.
bro. When I'm doing something I don't want to do or I want to stop, I'm like, if I stop now, I'm going to feel shit.
Yeah.
But if I keep going, I'm going to feel good that I did it.
Proud, yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. You should get
And then
into
it keeps you in that state of mind that you always got to do good.
Yeah.
Like, always better.
And I think that's the problem with a lot of people is that they just don't put themselves in enough adversity. They don't put themselves in enough uncomfortable positions. Yeah. You guys are obviously very confident and very, prepared to push your comfort level. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do what you do at 21 years old or 22 years old just by being comfortable.
Exactly.
You guys are always in uncomfortable positions. You know? No matter how familiar it is for you, like there's always that edge of like, fuck, what's going to happen? What are they going to say?
Exactly, yeah.
But the fact that you do that consistently means that you're more open to new ideas, new concepts, and you're just going to succeed more in life because you're doing more. Whereas people can kind of get confined in their own little bubble.
Yeah.
And, if you don't push your comfort zone,
you're always going to be trapped in your head.
But I think a good way of getting out of your comfort zone and lots of shit, you got to surround yourself with things that like inspire you, you know what I mean? Like what you feed into your brain is a big factor, bro. Like so many depressed cunts just listen to depressing music.
Yeah.
Like the music is making you depressed, bro. Listen to shit that makes you... It's the frequency. Yeah. Listen to shit that makes you happy. Like do shit that makes you happy.
Music itself is a drug. I believe
for sure.
Because
an artist and drug dealers.
It literally like changes your mood depending on what genre you listen to.
And because we listen to music all the time, we don't realize.
Yeah, we don't realize that.
But when you listen to a song from like 10 years ago,
banging, bro,
and it's banging.
How's your 80s and 90s vibes, bro? I fucking love that.
Like
shit.
for example,
those vibes put me in the best
even
mood.
For when you listen to a song when you were a little kid, and then you listen to a song now, this exact same song. It would bring so much memories as well. Like what music does is crazy.
It's crazy. And not only like does it shift your mood, but it shifts your soul, man. That shit hits. Like you just get goosebumps and chills, Yeah. But because we're so numb to music and we just hear it all the time, it's like you have to get one of those flashbacks to go, oh wait. And it's a weird human thing that we do, like whenever I'm going through a shit time or something, it's almost like I'm reaching for that drug. I'm reaching for the sad song. Put on some Stan Smith or put on some shit that's going to put me on the sad Drake.
Put on some Weekend.
Put on some sad Drake, bro.
I fucking love the Weekend though.
The Crew Love.
Drake.
Yeah. Put on some Crew Love. And yeah, man, and people fall into that habit of doing that every single day and you forget that, like I've met people. One of my very close friends that I used to work with was really struggling with their mental health, and I tried helping them, and try this book, try this, method, and I think they were taking medications or whatever, and it's hard, like once you're that deep in that you're taking medication,
they don't want to listen to you.
It's not that they don't want to listen; it's just the habit of thinking has been there for so long, and it sucks to see, but you can't stop your own life trying to help someone else either. Yeah. But if you're out there and you're struggling, like just do something uncomfortable. Go for a light jog. 100%. If you don't want to go for a light jog, go for a walk. Just do something.
If you don't want to do that, go for a shower. Do something.
Yeah.
Just fix your room, clean your room. You feel it gives you energy.
Yeah. And it's like you kind of gratify yourself. You're like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. Even if it's not something to brag about, Sometimes I get out of bed and just making my bed is like, okay, like we're cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you make your bed, it makes you feel good.
Yeah. It's just like I'm holding this part of my life to a standard that the rest of my life can't compete with.
It's little wins, bro. Yeah. You build yourself up with little wins and you eventually feel like you're a champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you don't know any, like I can't really speak for depressed people because I don't really know it. But like I feel like most of the depressed people are the people who like they legit just sit in their room in the dark. Like I can't say because I don't know, but like I feel like that's
because for some depressed people, something must have may have happened to them that made them that way.
I think it's hard to link cause and effect. Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes there is no reason. Sometimes it's just chemical imbalances in their brain. Like they don't have a choice. That's
there's definitely chemical imbalances, but there's also just inactivity. There's just being comfortable in a zone, and we're kind of in a society right now that's just information overload. I mean, we're trying to capitalize on that. We're trying to be that information that you're overloaded.
We're not trying to be consumers. We're trying to be producers.
Exactly, but for a lot of people, it's just they're on the consumption end of it, and
it's not healthy.
Yeah, and these platforms promote, conflict. They promote, those kinds of.
Bro, being depressed is a trend. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
so many kids flex about being depressed.
Yeah,
there's nothing good about being depressed.
They're not even real depressed.
And let me be
fake depressed.
And let me be very clear about this. Like, if you are depressed, if you are upset, I'm here for you. I want to help you.
100%.
It's not a criticism at all.
100%. That's a big thing with me and Gusson as well. Like, when we get big and we have a voice, we want to use that voice to
inspire people, help people.
Yeah,
make them do whatever the fuck they want to do that they're scared of, just to help them, to guide them, to make them do what they want to do.
I don't feel like there's many people like that.
Yeah.
Like, when we make it big, because we will, when we have 5 million subscribers or whatever, we want to be to those people that we were just like you.
Yeah.
Went to school, did shit in school, like normal people. But if you
you know me, Luca Silvera. Yeah, bro. I sound terrible. I used to copy your work.
I remember in PE sitting next to you, bro.
Just copy yours and Steven's.
Bro, I think you low-key dragged McBraid's. Because we would just fuck around, bro. I was never brainiac or anything like that, but I did alright.
No, you did pretty good.
I did alright. Yeah. But yeah, man. It just wasn't your thing. It wasn't your lane.
It's not my environment.
It's not you.
Somewhere I want it to be.
Yeah, you would never try and get a lion to go swim in the fucking ocean. So why would it just doesn't make sense. But it's the way the system's built. And I think because we have such this rigid ideology in how things should be and the way your life should progress, people that don't fit into that category really struggle with that. And that's where you start seeing things like anxiety or depression. Do you know what I mean? But I think there's natural ways to really conquer that. And if you do have a chemical imbalance, then you do need to be, taking whatever medication that is prescribed to you. But you also can't just rely on that. You can't just rely on the Xanax. You can't just rely on the Adderall. You also need to be working out, eating well, socializing. Socializing is a big one. Big one. And that's the one thing that really scares me about these lockdowns.
Yeah, many people from this lockdown afterwards it's gonna be hard to socialize.
Some people already like that. They're like, oh, you're not, you're not getting vaccinated. Don't talk to me. The people, it hasn't happened to me, but I've heard stories about that it's happened to people like that. It's just dividing people.
I'm not naming any names, but there have definitely been people that I've been friends with. I wouldn't say close friends, but I've been friends with that have distanced themselves from me because of my stance on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even care if you're vaccinated or not vaccinated.
I don't give a fuck.
That's it. Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah. I think that's a good note to leave it on, guys. Guys, you want to shout yourselves out? Let people know where to find you?
Go for it. At Just Illogical, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and YouTube. Wait, did I say YouTube?
No, I'll say it again. Yeah. Guys, Just Illogical is the real shit. These guys are going to glow up, and you want to be on the bandwagon now. Now's the time to do it. Be an OG fan.
Invest in us.
Fucking 100%. This is Bitcoin at $5. Now's the time to fucking
Bitcoin
buy.
At
0.0001.
Guys, thank you very much for coming
Thanks
on.
so much,
It's
bro.
always a fucking pleasure.
Had a good time. Good. Bro, you're a good host, bro. That's it.
Well done,
Really?
bro.
Yeah, bro. Shout out.
Thanks, guys.
And you, good host, bro. That's it.
I had fun, bro.
Yeah, bro, I had fun as well. You know,
Just don't get on the long shit.
Keep going, bro. The way you're going, especially if this is how much effort you put into your first podcast, big things coming for you, bro.
Well, bro, I think the same thing as you guys.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I don't just say that shit to guys.
I'm genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, bro. If you keep at it, I see you getting big, bro.
Yeah, mom's life, I see it as well.
You got the mindset, you got everything, bro. That's it.
Well, we blow up together. That's how it is.
Oh, yeah. 100%, bro. And then we did the same podcast again in the
future.
future.
Could you imagine the comparison?
Yeah, bro.
That would be so
different, man.
dope.
Be different.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was fucking fun having you guys on. And you know what? Like, just to catch up as well.
Yeah, bro.
So much
Yeah.
distance
Like
between the time.
100%. Like this didn't feel like a podcast. This felt like this felt like lunch at high school, bro.
Yeah.
Just talking shit.
Talking shit.
Having a laugh, bro.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Alright. Boys.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Thanks, bro.
If you guys ever need anything, fucking let me know.
Same as you, bro.
Yeah, same as you.
Same as you.